It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight, it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Phoenix Suns. Won by the Phoenix Suns. To Booker. Trying to cash in. Booker's shot off the mark. Bucks at the controls. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo goes to the right side. To Holiday. Has a chance, knocks it down from mid-range.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Paul, now a steal by Milwaukee.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Giannis with it up top. 2-point advantage. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. To Booker. The Bucks clear the rebound. Giannis in control of the basketball. The lead is 2. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Mikal Bridges. Here's CP3. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Brook Lopez, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Booker to Paul. Here comes the screen. Devin Booker. Off the mark. Well contested. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Giannis with it up top. Up 6. Add 2 points to the board.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Paul. To Mikal Bridges. Short jumper stays. Holiday.
Starting to get out of hand quick and early.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Ooh, Chris Paul. Missed his first. That one goes. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Suns control the possession. Paul. Sizing up the defense. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Giannis in control of the basketball. 10-4 is the score. Here Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 6 now.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Here comes the screen. To Mikal Bridges. Probing the defense. Paul. Off the mark. No good. Holiday in possession. 12-6 our score. To Lopez. Nothing going here on that drive. He gets it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
It's Paul for 2. Ooh, Chris Paul. 2 of 4 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Holiday controls the basketball. 14-10 the score. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Paul across the timeline. Now down 6. No, I missed a short one there. Holiday in possession. Looking to make something happen. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Nothing going here on that drive. Ooh, Chris Paul. He's now 4 for 6.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul.
Here comes screen, here comes screen, here comes screen.
Surveys the floor. Chance for Chris Paul. Deep 2 there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good for Giannis. It's a 3-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Here's Paul controlling the offense. To Mikal Bridges. Jeff Teague. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Teague with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Paul guarded by Jeff Teague. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Booker with it. 9-point margin. Bobby Portis sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Drew Holiday at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Can't convert the free throw. Brook Lopez. He's now 5 for 6.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Paul. Off the iron. And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Antetokounmpo to P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo. Short jumper off the mark. Paul with it up top. Down 11. Shot won't go. T guarded by CP3. To Antetokounmpo. Tucker. To the outside. To T. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Jeff Teague trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. You've got to get that one to go. Antetokounmpo, a pass stolen by Phoenix. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. T to Antetokounmpo. Nice pass to set things up.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. Bucks have it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
From the painted area, won't go down.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, It's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Brook Lopez at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. It's Suns ball. Deep right corner. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a look. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Holiday controls the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Antetokounmpo, open look. He buries it, creating space with the step back. Deep three at the buzzer. We played one in Wisconsin with the Bucks on top here on their home floor. Jay and I come back to Milwaukee after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Milwaukee with the basketball. DiVincenzo. To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Booker. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound taken by Portis. DiVincenzo to P.J. Tucker. Connaughton matched up with Booker. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Portis. To Booker. Screen coming. To Booker. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Bucks basketball. To P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Tucker. Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Able to convert inside.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. To Booker. Has a chance. Step back jumper.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The Bucks at the controls. DiVincenzo. Probing the defense. Beyond the arc for 3. The board to Kaminsky. To Booker. Screen coming. Booker. Big finish at the rim.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, You need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Here comes the screen. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Booker.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Devin Booker at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
To DiVincenzo. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Devin Booker trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Bucks at the controls. Here comes the screen. DiVincenzo. Oh, he had him there for a second. Doesn't get the bounce. To Booker. Here comes the screen. Booker. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Drew Holiday matched up with Paul. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Booker with it. They find themselves down 10.
Screen, screen.
Here comes the screen. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Giannis with it up top. His team leads it by 10. To Middleton. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Down low. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
A shot no good there for Booker. Antetokounmpo. And finishes strong.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
That's off the side of the rim, short. Middleton off the mark. Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Deep two there. Won't go. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And he can't convert the free throw. Phoenix has the ball.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
To Booker. Takes stock of the floor. Screen coming. Look out, Devin Booker. He's 3 for 7.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Up a dozen. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets. Into the front court. It's Booker. He'll run the offense. Mikal Bridges. Giannis with it up top. They lead it by 14. And a throwdown.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Booker to Mikal Bridges. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Suns with the basketball. Booker. To Mikal Bridges. Now to Booker down low. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Devin Booker has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Holiday in possession. His guys holding the big lead. To Booker. Middleton. To Lopez. Holiday. Not that time. Phoenix with it. Knocked loose. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys leading by 14. To Lopez. And count the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Booker with it. His guys down big. Bucks at the controls. To Middleton. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Tough make through traffic.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Antetokounmpo to T. Jeff T. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Booker. To Mikal Bridges. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Short jumper misses. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Bucks have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Suns have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Phoenix Suns have been too soft once the opposition has gotten the ball into the paint. Even worse, they refuse to tighten up and make a difference about it. These troubles started right away, and they also need to go away right away. They've also got to have to figure it out.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo put together a highlight reel of dunks in the first half. At this point, the defense is trying to avoid showing up in any posters.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Middleton off the mark. Into the front court. It's Booker. Down a bundle. DeAndre Ayton. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jay Crowder trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. Giannis with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Tucker to Antetokounmpo. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Tucker to Antetokounmpo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Oh, nice find for the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Booker with it. Trailing by 14. To Paul. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Booker to Paul. Fires the three. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
It's the second. One more coming. Knocks down all three at the line. Bucks basketball. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Sizing up the defense. Holiday to P.J. Tucker. Here's Lopez. Down low. Swings it. Cruises inside for two.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Chance for Paul. Deep two there. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Mikal Bridges to Paul. And scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. It's an 11-point game. It's Phoenix ball. Look out, Devin Booker, now 4 for 9.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Suns control the possession. Probing the defense. And he buries it. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Brook Lopez sends it away. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Holiday controls the basketball. The lead is 11. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Wide open look, won't go. Into the front court, it's Booker. He'll run the offense. Giannis Antetokounmpo pins it.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Holiday to P.J. Tucker. Steps through and scores.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell him with the easy lay.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. Paul. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Middleton, down low for Tucker. To Antetokounmpo. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
The drive, right to the basket. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Surveys the floor. Here's CP3. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his fourth block of the evening.
It goes down.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Holiday in possession. His team up by 7. To P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Paul, guarded by Jeff T. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Giannis for 2. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Paul. Teague with it up top. Lead stands at 7.
Oh, he got there. That's great hustle getting back on D.
That's out of bounds off of Giannis. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. It's Suns ball. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Has a look. The shot, almost.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
The Bucks at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Couple of cracks at the line now.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Bobby Portis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Paul into the front court. His guys down by 9. Curling inside. Count the basket at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Holiday. And he hits.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
To Paul. Here comes the screen. Paul. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Paul. Screen coming. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Paul. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Here comes the screen. To Holiday. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Holiday. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Bucks in command of this one. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
To Teague. Here comes the screen. Teague. Jeff Teague. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Phoenix has the ball. To Booker. Bobby Portis.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Booker. To Teague. Jeff Teague. 3 for 6 now.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Gets it in the right corner. Shot clock winding down. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To DiVincenzo. To Teague. Over to the right side. Teague to DiVincenzo.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
From long range. They were ready for DiVincenzo on that 3. Now Paul with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Teague to DiVincenzo. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
To Booker. And counted at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Nope, first one does not go. He missed a pair of free throws. To Booker. Has a chance. Booker's shot, no good. To Teague. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Here comes the screen. To Booker. Rebound taken by Portis. T to Holiday. Lopez to T. Here's Lopez down low. Off the assist.
Old school equals high percentage.
Suns with the basketball. To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Teague with the basketball. His guy's up by 15. And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Bobby Portis. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Misses the first.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Into the game.
Oh, he missed them both. Paul into the front court. Trailing by 15. And scores. Strong take.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. Tucker to Teague. That's no good. Paul across the timeline. His guys trail by 13. To Mikal Bridges. To Paul. Has a look. And a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Bucks at the controls. To P.J. Tucker. Probing the defense. Goes to the right side. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Paul. To Mikal Bridges. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Holiday.
Come on, please. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
He throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Teague with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Nothing going here on that drive. T to P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. For 3. Bobby Portis is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. the second. No good. Made the first two, missed the last. Paul with it up top. Down by 15, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Drew Holiday matched up with Paul. To Antetokounmpo. Holiday. Giannis Antetokounmpo swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Paul. 4-3. He's got it for 3.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
To Holiday. Antetokounmpo. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Able to convert inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Antetokounmpo, great dish to set it up. A big finish at the rim. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Paul into the front court. 14-point deficit. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Here comes the screen. Paul. 5 on the shot clock. Paul. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up. Chris Paul is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Second and 3 is good. Whoops, that won't go. Holiday controls the basketball. Up a dozen. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Now Paul with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. A fundamental shot right there. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Middleton buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Gets a look, can't hit. Milwaukee with the basketball. To Antetokounmpo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team on top by 13. To Middleton. Here comes the screen. To Holiday. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Mikal Bridges. The Suns with 4 to shoot. DeAndre Ayton. Lets it fly from long range. Won't go down. Bizarre shot right there. Shot's no good. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks emerged victorious after a tight finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Suns must be devastated after such a close loss. The way they shot the ball was outstanding. But even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points to the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight, it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Phoenix Suns. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Layup goes down. Well done.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Into the front court, it's Booker. Down 2. Mikal Bridges to Booker from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
And Chris Paul, veteran move. Well defended, still buries the 3.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Giannis with it up top. His team up by 1. Giannis! Antetokounmpo! 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Mikal Bridges to Booker. Here's a chance from long range. It's claimed by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. To Antetokounmpo. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Suns with the basketball. Paul. Brook Lopez. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Middleton to Holiday. Count the basket at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here comes the screen. Paul. He made his first effort, but not that time. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Up 5. Has a chance. Shot misses there for Antetokounmpo. To Paul. Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Paul. Not getting the bounce. The follow won't go either. To Holiday. Drew Holiday. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jumper's good.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Down low, Crowder. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Here comes the screen. Paul. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Whoa, Chris Middleton missed his first. That one goes.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Paul. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
DeAndre Ayton to Mikal Bridges. Nice pass to set things up.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Milwaukee with the basketball to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to P.J. Tucker. Trying to cash in. Shot by Holiday, no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Paul. Down low, Crowder. Fires the 3, an example of why he's a 3-and-D guy. Mikal Bridges, tough shot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Giannis with it up top. They lead it, 4-point game. To Holiday. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Middleton. Holiday. The big man, Ayton, with the rebound. For 3. Can't get the bounce. Middleton to Holiday. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Here comes the screen. Nader matched up with P.J. Tucker. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads just a point. Chris Middleton with the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Beyond the arc for 3. Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Phoenix with it. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes lucky. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Unable to connect on the free throw. Passed it off. It goes down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Rebound pulled down by Giannis. T to Antetokounmpo. Won't go. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Tucker with a shot that won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Fires the 3. It's good for 3.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
To P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo. Open look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nothing going here on that drive. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Bucks at the controls. Flushes it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. Tucker. Runner's good there.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound gathered by Holiday. Tucker to Teague. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Phoenix has the ball. Crowder picked up by Teague. Holiday in possession. It's a 9-point lead. Almost. Unlucky bounce. A bad pass, and the Bucks have it. That is great vision to set it up. Drew Holiday. Now 4 for 9.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Lets it fly from long range. Good sign that time, Jay, as they go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Are you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Giannis with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. Holiday to Middleton. Big finish at the rim.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
From long range. That's not his range. It's no good. A pass stolen by Phoenix. He was hacked. They let it go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Ah, rocking the rim.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Inside the paint on that one.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the 24. Giannis shoots. The jumper's off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Middleton cleans it up, slams it home on the putback. And count the basket.
You know that's easy. They can't guard
Long heave from three-quarters court. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Bucks in command of this one. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Paul. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Paul matched up with Connaughton. Fires the three, smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They lead it by 14. The follow won't go either. To Booker. For three. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Antetokounmpo. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Cruises inside for two.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Dario Saric with the block. That's out. Last touch by Frank Kaminsky. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. DiVincenzo. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Paul. That's how you defend. To DiVincenzo. And that one out of bounds off of Buck. Paul into the front court. Down 12. 4-3. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Booker. To Paul. Beyond the arc for three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Lopez. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money to miss shots like that? That can't happen.
Paul. 5 seconds to shoot. Fires the three. Off the mark. DeAndre Ayton. To Antetokounmpo. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Paul. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Devin Booker with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Booker. From the painted area, won't go down. To Antetokounmpo. To the rim, lays it up and in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And the basket good at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bucks basketball. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Easy path to the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Paul across the timeline. His guys down big. On the shot clock for Phoenix. Chance for Chris Paul. Can't connect. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Antetokounmpo. And the rebound taken in by the Suns. Now Paul with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Mikal Bridges to Paul. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Driving right to the basket. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Paul into the front court. Down a bundle. Screen coming. Paul to Mikal Bridges. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Giannis with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo. And the Suns right there for the rebound. Mikal Bridges to Paul. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Holiday to Middleton. Got it. Now a whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Paul to Booker. The Bucks clear the rebound. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Middleton to Antetokounmpo.
Make it hard on him. Nothing easy.
Top of the key. Fine to shoot. Brook Lopez. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Booker to Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. It's Paul for two. Antetokounmpo, the rebound. Holiday to Middleton. And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Booker. Short jumper won't fall. To Holiday. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Booker. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Booker's shot off the mark. To Antetokounmpo. Middleton. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Antetokounmpo. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And the finish at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Brook Lopez. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Paul. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Gets a shot up off the mark.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Bucks entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Suns have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Game track. Assist.
The Suns have yet to appear after one half of basketball. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Assists.
The Phoenix Suns struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of this situation.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo most definitely deserves to be player of the half for the way he distributed the ball. It was an excellent display of court vision and solid passing.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It's Suns ball to Booker.
Defense, let's go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And the rebound's taken in by Phoenix. To Booker. Shot from in close, no good. To Holiday. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Suns control the possession. Here's CP3. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
I got you.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Brook Lopez snatching it out of the air. Giannis Antetokounmpo pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Holiday to Antetokounmpo. To Holiday. From long range. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Has a look. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Mikal Bridges to Paul. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Holiday. And the rebound comes down to Booker. Paul. To Mikal Bridges. Chance for Paul. Not that time. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Holiday.
Here I come.
Antetokounmpo. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. To Lopez. Here's a chance from long range. Brook Lopez is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 78% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw.
Number 15, Cameron Payne.
Paul with it up top. Down a bundle. Mikal Bridges. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Greek Freak for 2. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Mikal Bridges. Giannis Antetokounmpo rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Shot from the lane won't go. Paul into the front court. His guys down big to Mikal Bridges. Wide open shot. Nice to see him expand his arsenal.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Paul to Mikal Bridges. Brook Lopez tips it. That's his third block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Paul. Off the assist.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Paul guarded by Jeff Teague. To Booker. Short jumper won't go down.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Giannis with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. And count the basket inside. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Sizing up the defense. Paul to Mikal Bridges. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Paul, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
No, the Suns come up with the steal. Paul to Booker. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
T to Antetokounmpo. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. but you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's Phoenix ball. To Mikal Bridges. Booker to Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Booker's shot, no good. Teague with it up top. He'll run the offense to Antetokounmpo.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Teague to Antetokounmpo.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
The board to Kaminsky.
Better than that, baby. Game time.
Booker.
Come out.
Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
From the painted area, won't go down. Teague with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Antetokounmpo to DiVincenzo.
I got ball.
To Booker. And scores on the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Antetokounmpo to DiVincenzo. Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. New blood coming in for both sides. Booker. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Devin Booker. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Has a chance? Almost, but no good. 19-footer at the buzzer. Connaughton's shot, no good. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in control so far. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
To Antetokounmpo. For three. The board to Kaminsky. Trying to cash in. Shot by Saric off the mark. To Antetokounmpo. Nice pass to set things up. Connaughton's shot, no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
To Booker. Has a look. A shot no good there for Booker. To Antetokounmpo.
I got him.
Teague. And counted at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Has a chance. Booker's shot off the mark. To Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Jeff Teague, couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Suns with the basketball. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Teague. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
To Booker. Trying to cash in. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Nothing going here on that drive. To P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Tucker. Doesn't get the bounce. Booker. Baseline drive. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. To Teague. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hey, lock up.
Not that time. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Teague with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Tucker.
Hey, I got your help, but you gotta keep
They've
working.
slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. 4-3. Cleans it up. The follow won't go either. offensive board. Oh, and a putback.
Look out. Freight train coming through.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. DiVincenzo. Short jumper won't fall. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Paul. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Nothing going here on that drive. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Substitution being made in this one. Phoenix with it. Paul to Booker. To Paul. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Devin Booker has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, counted. Two for 2 on that trip. Drew Holiday matched up with Paul. Here comes the screen. Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out. The follow won't go either. Phoenix has the ball. Nothing going here on that drive. To Paul. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Chance for Chris Paul. And it's Lopez there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Holiday in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Lopez.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Has a look. Not today.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Paul across the timeline. Down a bundle. to Booker. Paul to Booker. Beyond the arc for three. At long last, he missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, providing he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it. Make him think about it a little bit more.
Goes to the left side. Holiday to Lopez. Brook Lopez. 4 out of 10.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Bucks at the controls. Holiday to Lopez. Short jumper won't go down. DeAndre Ayton to Paul. Throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Antetokounmpo, ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Holiday. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Giannis for 2 and scores. Nice move, Jay.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Booker. Drew Holiday, guarded by CP3. Brook Lopez sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. To Booker. Here comes the screen. Booker. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. It's Paul for 2 with the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Chris Middleton with the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Now Paul with the basketball. His guys down big. To Mikal Bridges. Paul. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
DiVincenzo to Holiday. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Short jumper off the mark. Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense. Mikal Bridges to Paul. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Paul with it up top. Looking to make something happen to Mikal Bridges. To Paul. Fires the 3. Yeah, Chris Paul, veteran move. Well defended, still buries the 3.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Giannis for 2. Not going down for him this time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
The Bucks claim victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks were solid in today's victory, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Suns couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Phoenix Suns were simply unable to avoid being soft on defense when the ball went inside the paint. Why they couldn't rotate properly, I don't know. They simply got outworked in this matchup. Their lack of interior defense was most obvious in the first 2 quarters.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
overthink it. Just shoot. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Hey, get back, get back, get back.
I got him. Let's go, let's go.
I'm open. Come on.
Hey, man, you see who's guarding you?
There we go. Yes, sir.
Hey, switch, I got him. Go. Get back.
I got back. Everybody get back. Make the next one. My fault, team. My fault. Look long.
Let's rock.
Keep looking for me, I got you.
I got him.
My ball.
I don't even know why they showed up, folks.
I got yours. I got ball. Let's up. I'm open. Screen come on your left. Hey, come on, baby. You can't turn that ball over like that. Get back. Match up. Find the shooters. In the stance. He's coming. Can you stance?
They ready?
I got ball.
Yeah, that's me. I got ball.
My boy. All right, here we go. We got something. Push.
Hey, can you give me the ball?
Ball. Shot. All the bricks, you got the grip.
screen. I'm open.
Easy money. They ain't even here.
Hey, match up, match up, match up. Here we go. Here we go.
I see Cutter. Ball up, rebound. No shot. Yeah, I got ball. Watch it, watch it, watch it.
You got it.
Oh, good block. Miss every shot you don't shoot.
I got it.
Oh, good defense, baby.
My ball. What's up?
I'll get more. Oh, man.
Pick up. Off him, let it go. Come on, man. Take care of the ball.